What can we expect from Andrew Luck of the Indianapolis Colts heading into the 2019 season? Let's take a look. We've been breaking down quarterbacks using 3 years of grading, but of course, with Andrew Luck, we don't have that 2017 season, and even that 2015 season, here's where the grade was. 2015, he was way down here. He was banged up. He didn't look right from the start in 2015. So let's focus on when we've seen healthy Andrew Luck. 2016, misses 2017, and then 2018. The last two full seasons, we've seen Luck rank 4th in PFF grades in 2016 and then 3rd last year, both 90-plus elite grades, by far the best seasons of his career. So while early career Andrew Luck was still productive, he was making plays down the field, he was probably putting the ball in harm's way a little bit too much, and a lot of his grades were more in the high 70s. We're talking about a guy that was here early in his career and then took this big jump in 2016 and 2018 when he's played a full season. And I'm going to fast forward right away. I want to discuss what happened in that 2018 season, because early career Andrew Luck held on to the ball. He was deep drops, and it wasn't always him. It was the offensive coordinator saying, hey, look, Andrew Luck knows how to go through his progressions. We're going to put a lot on his plate and let him make these big downfield throws. But I think what the Colts did last year was fantastic. They took a lot of pressure off of Andrew Luck in the quick passing game. The short passing game became a bigger part of the Colts offense. As we see early in his career, 2012 through 16, the average time in the pocket for Andrew Luck, he never ranked higher than 24th in the NFL. So the higher the number, that's the time he's in the pocket, the longer he's holding onto the ball. So that was in part the scheme, trying to drive the ball down the field, or Andrew Luck just trying to hold the ball and make a play. And what that did is put a lot of pressure on the offensive line. He took a lot of hits. He did get injured, of course. So he went from one of the slowest releases in the NFL to all of a sudden Frank Reich comes in. It's a whole new offense. And in 2018, by far, the quickest time in pocket of Andrew Luck's career, 2.54. That was 9th fastest in the NFL. So he still had the ability to drive the ball down the field when necessary, but there was a lot more gimme plays as part of the offense. Easier throws, mental breaks for the quarterback a little bit, those quicker passes that take a little bit of pressure off of Luck. That was huge. And here's what happened with pressure rate. Everybody likes to talk about the Indianapolis Colts offensive line, and yes, they took great strides last year. They drafted Quentin Nelson in the first round. Braden Smith was fantastic, moving from college guard to starting right tackle. But they were also aided by that time to throw. When you only have to protect for 0.3 seconds less than previous Indianapolis Colts offensive lines, that pressure percentage will go down. So again, we see early career Andrew Luck pressured at a ridiculous rate, including that 2016 season. He graded well despite facing the 3rd most pressure in the NFL at 44.3%. Look at that drop off, down to 33rd highest pressure rate at 29.5% last year. So the offensive line did improve, but they were also aided by the Colts scheme that got the ball out of Luck's hands. It was a whole new era of Colts football, but Andrew Luck still playing at an extremely high level. Now let's back it up and take a look at what that clean pocket versus pressure stuff means, because when he is in a clean pocket, Andrew Luck tied for 3rd in 2016 and then 2nd last year in PFF grade. So if you give him 5%, 10%, it was about 10% more clean pockets, this is the type of play you're getting. 93 rather than last year being at 68. And 68 in a pressure pocket's pretty good in the NFL, but 93 is a lot better. So if you can protect the quarterback or keep him in a clean pocket, you're just giving your offense much better opportunity to succeed. That clean pocket stuff is the stuff that stays pretty consistent, but we've seen Luck be very consistent under pressure or in clean pockets. He ranked at 71.1, number 6 in 2016, as we mentioned, 5th last year, but upping those clean pockets did wonders for the Colts offense. And then we take a look at big-time throws versus turnover-worthy throws. Again, early in his career, this number was up there. The big-time throws have always been there, and we've seen the last 2 years, he's a top 10 type of guy. His last 2 full seasons, over 5% big-time throw rate. That's excellent. That means you're making those special throws down the field, creating chunk play, big play opportunities. But early in his career, the turnover-worthy plays when he was throwing the ball down the field more was up at 4%, 4.5%. He was putting the ball in harm's way a little bit too much. In the 2016 and 18 season, he actually had pretty bad interception luck. So the interception numbers have stayed up there, but he has taken much better care of the ball. Number 10 in 2016, and then last year, number 12, 2.8%. So when you see that big difference between big-time throws and turnover-worthy throws, that's a good sign. That's elite type of quarterback play, and that's where Andrew Luck was last year, and that's where he was in 2016. So despite that big injury in 2017, Andrew Luck looked fantastic again in 2018. He's coming off the best 2 full seasons of his career, and I think it bodes well as he heads into year 2 in the system for the Indianapolis Colts. Expect another elite season from Andrew Luck.